Hello, I'm Michael Packard with the Packard Law Firm, and I'm going to talk today about a crucial step in this first part of your case. It's called the attestation. It's where you attest to Social Security that the claim that we filed on your behalf is in fact your claim. Now, why does Social Security require you to attest to this? Well, they think that it prevents fraud, and maybe it does, but I think it also provides another roadblock so that they don't have to do so much work. Either way, you have to attest. Well, what will Social Security accept as an attestation? Well, they'll accept a verbal confirmation, either in person at the local office or over the phone. They'll also accept what we call a wet signature or an original signature. I recommend signing in blue ink. That way they know that it's an original, not a copy. So what do you have to do as a client? You have to attest, and you have to get proof that you attested. If they mail you some paperwork, sign it and return it. And then take a picture before you mail it of that signed attestation page. If they call you, then you can authenticate over the phone. Get the name of the person that you spoke to. And if you go in person, you just sign the paperwork there. Make sure you get a receipt. Now, we cannot do this for you. If you do not do this, your case will be closed. In other words, you will lose your case if you do not attest. Now, once you attest, we set a reminder in our system for 6 weeks to give Social Security some time to process and communicate everything. Your case manager will contact you within that 6 weeks if we're not informed by Social Security that you attested. Now, if Social Security doesn't do their job and mail you a packet or give you a call, they're supposed to do both, but sometimes they do neither, then you have to set aside some time and do their job for them. Remember, we cannot do this for you. Social Security needs you to confirm that this is your case and that you wanted us to file your application for you. We can't go in and promise that this was you. You have to do it. So either you go into the Social Security office and do it in person, or you call them. Going in person is a more surefire way, so I recommend blocking off a few hours and going down there and doing it. But you can also call if you can't go in. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But when you go in person, here's a few pointers. Number one, be prepared. I want you to bring a printout of the packet that we just emailed to you. Check your email box. It's got a copy of whatever we filed for you and a receipt showing that we filed it online. It also has our representation agreement. They'll need these. So if you don't have a printer, we can mail this stuff to you. Give them the receipt of your online application. State that the online application is indeed your application and that you asked us to file it for you. Tell them that you hired us, the Packard Law Firm, and that you want us to be able to speak to them on your behalf. Give them the paperwork that shows that we represent you. Now, sometimes Social Security will pretend that your application wasn't filed. Point to the receipt, and it shows exactly all what your answers were to all their questions. And if they still don't get it, make them file a new claim. Give them the paperwork so it shows all the answers to the questions, because sometimes they claim they can't find it in their system. Now, I think that their processes and their workflow make it easier for them to just throw out a case or close it out. And they do this because it's a lot easier and faster for them to process a case like this than it is for them to deny or grant a case. So they're going to say some things that are going to make you want to go away without attesting or without making them refile. They'll tell you sometimes that you shouldn't have ever filed in the first place. You should take early retirement, or they'll tell you that, hey, your lawyer's supposed to do this for you, or they can't find you in their system, or anything like that. But you've got to be persistent. Keep pointing to the paperwork and either attest and sign what they need you to sign, or have them file again for you. Whatever you do there, get proof that you did it. Get a receipt saying this is what you turned in. Lastly, you need to ask the magic question. Is there anything that is keeping my claim from being transferred to DDS? Or do you need anything else from me? For example, do you need me to sign an 827, an 821, a fee agreement, or a 1696? These are all special forms that they have on their checklist before they can send it to the next level, which is DDS. Anyway, if you can't go in person, you can call them over the phone at your local Social Security office. And if you don't know that number, we can get that for you. But like it is with an in-person visit, be prepared for a very, very long wait time. Sometimes they'll pick up the phone and they'll hang it up. It's really, really frustrating. Once you finish authentication, let us know. Or if they made you refile, let us know that too. Thanks for watching this video. We'll send you a text message with a list of all the stuff that you need to bring and what to talk about so you don't have to memorize all this. I really do wish that they would let us do this for you. Believe me, it would make things a lot easier for everybody if we could attest for you, but I don't make the rules. Anyway, have a great day and good luck with attestation. I appreciate your help on this. Thanks.